Good evening, friends. Here's a video I was talking about a couple days ago about getting out. This one here, I'm going to explain how to fill out the 1099 OID, the 1096, and the 1040V. I've got some mock-ups here to break this down and explain them to you. But look, when you order these forms, they're going to come with if you order OIDs, they're going to send you instructions. Okay, it would behoove you to read these. There's very few instructions, and it tells you who's supposed to do it and who's not. This one, for instance, is super thin, and it's two of them. It's the 1099, the INT, and the OID. So you're only going to read about half of this. And then, like when you get the 1096, it's a little bit thicker of a book. It's a little bit thicker, but it's got a bunch of them, right? So all you're going to really be looking at is your 1096. Okay, so take the time to read these, folks. You're going to glean stuff out of them that's going to be beneficial when you go to write these, when you go to fill them out. The 1099 OID looks like this. It looks a lot like the 1099A. Okay? This is a scannable document. You have to order these and fill these out. You don't have to sign the back of the red one. That's all. This is all going to happen. The A is already assigned. That's acting like a check. So that's what that one looks like. And this one here is, a lot of you already got these, the 1096. Okay. The reason you're going to do these is this is how it works to get the money from the Treasury. The 1099A, I know a lot of people say, well, why would you use acquisition and abandonment as secured property? Because it really says acquisition or abandonment as secured property. That means it's used for both of those types of things. And what you're doing is you're acquiring property or security from your trust. It's the acquisition part of the 1099A that you're using. And then these all fall together. You're going to use the 1099A, you're going to take that from say if you're the dealer, you're going to get the 1099A from the beneficiary. You're also going to fill out these other forms, and I'm going to explain these to you right now. When you're filling out the 1099 OID, it's going to have some fields in it to fill out. See, I got this one filled out, and you can screenshot it or whatever. But up here in the top left hand corner, it's the Treasury. See, it's the United States Treasury, 1111. Okay, and then right down below that, you're going to have the Treasury's FIN number, the Federal Identification Number. And then right next to that, it's going to be the dealer's EIN number. Okay? And then you're going to have the dealer's name, the dealer's address. This one here I've written out if you want to explain this to a dealer. But just substitute yourself if you're going to use this. Say as the trustee, someone else is a beneficiary and they hand you a 1099A. You're going to substitute yourself in place of the dealer, okay? I just put dealer in there because everybody seems like they want to try and get cars with the 1099A. This is how you're going to explain this to the dealers, okay? They'll fill out this. They'll put in all this information, right? And then you're going to get down here all the way at the bottom. That's the purchase order. Okay? That's going to be the purchase order where it says account number, purchase order or account number. With a dealership, it's going to be a car. The purchase order for a car. The account number is going to be if you're acting as a trustee and you have, like, say, a company, and you want to you're doing some work for the beneficiary. The beneficiary wants to pay you in a 1099-A. Well, you're going to give him you're going to create an account number for that customer or that beneficiary. You'd put that account number in down there. Okay? Now up here at the top, you got purchase order. Okay? That's the purchase order again. And it's the amount. What is the amount on the purchase order? Okay? Now we're going to go over the numbers that say the dealer is going to do. Or if you're going to charge somebody to build them a porch on their house, a deck on their house, the purchase order is going to be that. That's how much you're charging the customer. And then you're going to have all these other blocks. Well, there's the calendar year, 22. Then you can have all these other blocks or boxes. If you're the one charging the beneficiary and you're accepting the 1099, that's going to be your name, your contact name. It's going to have your email address or the dealer's email address, and then it's going to have the dealer's EIN. Or if it was you and you got a TIN number, a tax identification number, you'd put that number in there, or your social security number, or the social security number to the trust. Right? And you leave that blank. The social security number. Then you got the dealer's phone, dealer's fax, and total number on the forms. See there, total number on the forms? 2. Okay, that's if the 2 X's. You got an X here and an X there. Those are the forms that you're going to send with this 1099-A. Okay? And then it's got total amount reported with this form on the 1096. I put to be determined because that's going to be the price of the car. Okay, if you're buying a car at a dealership, that's the price that's going to go in there. That should be the same price that's on the 1099-A. Okay, or if it's you're doing this is what we did with the Treasury with the lien securities that we did after the conditional acceptance. As part of the contract that you'll send off to the Secretary of the United States Treasury. But I just wanted to show you that. See, there's a difference, man. There's even a difference in these two forms from 2021 and 2014. And you'll notice when you get a real good close look at it that see, like for instance, OID is up here in the corner on this one, where in this one, the 2021, it's right here. So this document's changed from 2014 but they're basically the same. So now I'm going to show you. That seems to be the problem that people are having with this. But look, y'all, I may have shot over this a little quick. Watch it a few times, but it's really not hard. All you're doing is filling in the fields. You figure this out. You may even be able to explain it easier to these dealers, finance guys or whatever. A lot of them seem to want to brush it off because they don't realize what it is that you're trying to do. And if you go in there and you don't know, you can't explain this to them. Well, they're gonna. How serious are they gonna take you if you don't even understand what you're talking about? Get your head wrapped around it. Get these forms and look at them. The only one that you need to get from the IRS is the 1099 OID. The rest of these you can print this off the internet. It's not scannable. The 1040 the 1040Vs, print them off. You can make as many of those as you want, and learn how to do this. Look at these forms and say, look, okay, this is what I got to do. If I got to do this 1099A, and I put it with this OID and this 96 and this 1040V, if I know how to file all these, put all these together in a packet, that's all you're doing.